welcome to the new year. It's January 2nd. I just showered, woke up, had a little bit of a late start to the morning. I closed the store last night, so I got home around 11:30 and went to bed at like 1. So a little bit late start. I think it's like noon. Yeah, it's noon. So we're going to make some food. And then Spencer and I are going to be going on a hike/drive. So I was thinking you guys could come along and see kind of what we do on like a day where we're not going to the gym. I'm taking a rest day because I've been working out pretty consistently for the past, I don't even know how long. But my whole body's pretty sore and my lifts haven't been doing great. So I think I just need a day to take a break. And also I think getting into nature would just be really good. And I want to do that before I start up this last semester of high school so I can really be refreshed. Alright, so I figured I would throw in a voiceover over this because it's like, I don't know, 3 minutes of just me cooking, and I don't know if you guys even want to watch that, if me talking over it makes it like slightly better. I don't know what I was thinking, just cutting straight on the counter, but obviously I was like, well, let's grab the cutting board and cut on the thing. Anyways, I was kind of just having fun with it. You can see how I was like cutting it. I was like doing like these weird like triangles and then like dicing it up. Honestly, like anytime you guys see me cook, which I plan to like do more videos of cooking because I feel like diet is so important to like fitness. It's like the main thing, and I want to like show you guys more how I eat regularly. And I cook a lot of my own meals. So I want to show you guys how I cook. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not someone who like knows how to cook. Okay, like I just kind of do it and I figure it out as I go. So like, literally like how I make chicken is like, okay, I'm gonna get the tenderizer out and I'm gonna start beating the heck out of it. I know you usually put it in a bag and it helps it not like break up as much or whatever, but like I don't really care. Like I'm not trying to make it pretty, I'm just trying to get the protein, I'm trying to make sure it tastes good and whatnot. So like, but like I literally have like no one's ever showed me how to cook. I've just kind of figured it out, and then like occasionally if I want to like make something special or different, I'll like look it up. And like same with like seasoning. Like I've kind of just like figured out seasoning. So like here I have like lemon, pepper, and salt in that one with the yellow top, and then the other one is like a steak seasoning with like garlic, onion, I think a little bit of paprika, salt, pepper. It's a really good seasoning. I put on like pretty much everything and it works well. So you see now I just kind of toss all the chicken in, and then I just kind of break it up because, you know, I don't know why I do that. I always cut it into like bigger pieces and then I end up like cutting it smaller once it's in the pan. I don't know why. I think it's just a little bit easier to like flip things when they're in one big piece, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. You saw my dog, he pops in here a little bit. Yeah, and then I'm trying to like clean up as I go, just to like kind of help with the process. I was kind of crunched for time because Spencer was like waiting for me. I don't know, he wasn't waiting for me, but he was like, I was like, text me when you're on your way, and then he was like, okay, and he was like, hey, what if I came now? And I was like, that's fine, but I'm still finishing food and eating, so. Anyways, I just didn't want to make him wait any more than, you know, he had to, so. Finished cooking this up, and yeah. Alright guys, so, food has been done. Just gonna grab a little bit of ketchup, make sure you get that good organic kind that does not have corn syrup. Corn syrup's bad. We don't like corn syrup. So let's see what we're working with here. Let me flip you guys around. Alright, tripod was a little loose there. So, this is about 2 chicken breasts, chopped up, pretty good, pretty golden. I like to get it in this good in-between where it's got a kind of a crunch, but it's also tender. And then over here we have a good amount of potatoes, which I'll drizzle some of the ketchup on it. And
Usually I would do some sort of veggie like a broccoli or a pea with this, but you know, and it tastes pretty good. So yeah, you don't have to eat horrible food to get a good physique. You can still enjoy some good food. Just spice it up well. Yeah, and then I have that other batch of potatoes cooking in the air fryer right now, which I'll probably do. Probably make some beef for dinner. Got a package of beef, so that'll probably go pretty good with that. After our little hike. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Then we're gonna link up with Spencer. Actually, he's supposed to be here in like 15 minutes, so I gotta chow. I also forgot to mention, I made this smoothie right here for a little bit antioxidants. Usually I make a protein smoothie in the morning, but because I'm not in school, I'll kind of just make food as I need. I don't really prep much. But yeah, make sure you get antioxidants, especially if you're trying to hit high protein, high calorie goals. You want to make sure that your body can process out all the junk and whatnot. So in here, I put in some strawberries for the taste, good amount of strawberries, a little bit of sugar, not a lot. I don't drink a lot of sugar normally, so I'm fine adding a little bit to this. A small amount of blueberry, or decent amount of blueberries actually, and then some pomegranate juice, a little bit of ice for the texture, a little bit of water. Makes this thing. I also put my creatine in here just so I could have that. Yeah, this will be had with the food. Well, oh, I'm super white.
Yeah.
I thought that I was recording when I came out, but I was not recording. So, we're here, and we're driving, and it's freaking
almost 2 o'clock? Because you took
an
hour to eat?
I had a lot of food.
You're like, let me make food right before I leave.
Well, it's right before I woke up. We're also matching unintentionally,
yeah.
So I don't know. I guess that's we
share
share a neuron. We
it's
share
just one brain cell.
One brain cell. It floats between us. So I don't know. Figured I'd vlog a little bit and maybe fix the color so that I don't look so white.
You filter for that thing.
I need to just get a new camera at this point. I'm just gonna get a new camera. Like one that I can actually like change like the lenses and stuff.
Yeah.
Then that doesn't have digital zoom because digital zoom sucks. It makes you look white too. It makes you look like a tan. The ISO is at 1,000 for some reason. Hello.
Because we're in the car.
Well, because I have it high because like my house can be dark. This is as low as the ISO goes. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Oh man, I look normal. You look normal too. It's a little dark. Turn up the mic. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, we're making our way. Looks like he picked up some goodies while he was waiting for me. I have the chicken still wrapped in the napkin.
I had that gas station for like half an hour.
Actually?
Yeah. Because I left like way before.
Oh, I thought you were still at your house.
I left when I left. When I told you I was leaving.
You could have just like asked me to come in. You could have came in.
No, I was just at the gas station for a bit, filled up, talked to a guy with his Camaro, and then sat on my phone for like 5-10 minutes, and then walked in, looked for an Arizona iced tea that didn't exist.
It's there.
It's not there.
We'll go on the way back, and I'll show you.
If it's there, they restocked it.
The thing is, I know exactly like where like the whole layout of that like.
Okay, so then why didn't you tell me exactly where it was?
It's like the second fridge to the right before you get to the alcohol section.
Wasn't there? I remember looking in there too.
Was it empty or did they just not have it?
There was a decent amount of empty spots.
I keep turning off the mic. Okay, well, maybe they restocked it. It is popular. Again, 99 cents.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The owner of that is actually, he's a goat, because he will never raise prices. So, yeah, he's dedicated to not raising prices. He's like, we have enough money. Yeah, we're chilling. We don't need to raise prices. We're not greedy. We need more people like him in the world.
Okay, so I was gonna talk over this little, like, I don't know, that's not even a time lapse, montage of clips as we're driving. It was like 2 hours. It's a super fun drive. I mean, we live in the city, so like, I don't know, it's just like buildings and highways and whatnot, but it's cool. You go through the desert, there's like the mountains, obviously, like they look so beautiful. And like, I mean, there's a decent amount of greenery even, so like, it's really cool just getting out and seeing like the difference. I mean, I've lived here, I've done the drive multiple times, but like, I know most people, when they think of Arizona, they don't think about all of this. So if you don't live here, it's kind of cool to see. But regardless, the drive's pretty fun. I love road trips with my friends. Spencer's a pretty cool friend. We don't need to talk because we're just at that level of like comfort, but also because we hang out so much, we kind of like always know what's going on for the most part. So it's not like there's like much to talk about at the same time, because we're like in constant communication almost. But I think on this trip we were talking about cameras a lot, and then at this point I think it was about the end of second semester, or the end of first semester, so end of second quarter, and because I want to say this was around like January or something, like a while ago, and we were talking about like college and the future and moving on, and it's honestly super weird looking back at this footage now and thinking about conversations about that, because he's picked like what he wants to do, I've picked what I want to do, and like in a few short months we're going to be going out and doing that. So he's kind of decided to stay in state, and then in the hopes of going to this Bible college, he's put on the wait list, so he's hoping they get back to him and he can just drop the in-state college. And then obviously, as you guys know, I'm going to Illinois, so you know, it's kind of crazy. But at this point we were talking through, like, we were trying to figure out like what we wanted to do, and I think at this point he was mostly leaning towards going to school with me, so it's kind of just crazy how things end up. But you guys can see, kind of going back to the drive, how like the landscape changes, and you'll probably see it like in a little bit. But I think right now we're about at the halfway mark, or maybe a little bit past that, and then we just start going a completely different direction. I think we go, I don't even know, I need to see the map. I'm just kind of talking, but look, now you guys can see the red rocks. We're getting closer to Sedona. Really beautiful. It's like one of the things I feel like you kind of have to experience at least sometime in your life. Like, I don't know, there's so much majesty in nature, and like, it's like these are just mountains. They're not even like anything special, but like they're big, and I mean, like, it's kind of hard to like capture that on screen, on camera, but like, you know, there's so many bigger mountains, right? And these are already huge, so it's like, I don't know. And then it's just, it looks so beautiful, and it's hard to as once again, it's so hard to capture on the camera, but like when you go here, it's like the rocks are so orange, they're so red, they're so vibrant. It's crazy. And then you can also see there's so much more green up here, because they get a little bit more rainfall than the valley. But there's just trees, there's bushes everywhere, and I think later on I like flip through and show you guys once we get out. I'm really disappointed we didn't do as much like recording during the hike. It's always hard for me when I'm recording because I try to be in the moment, but it's so hard for me to be in the moment if I'm going to be recording for you guys. So it's really hard for me to like pick that like middle ground of like what to do. And sometimes I honestly just forget to record, which is like always the worst, because Spencer and I will be hanging out, something funny will happen, and I'll be like, man, I wish I got that on camera. Even just for you guys, but like for, you know, myself, like looking back, like that's one of the main reasons why I've done YouTube. I've done it for a while on various different channels, right? And because it's so cool to look back on and like have these experiences with your friends. Like I had a gaming channel a while ago where I played some video games with my friends, and it's so cool to have these recordings of us like doing these things and like laughing at jokes and just like the memories, you know, because eventually, you know, you're gonna forget and life happens and you move apart, but it's so cool that you can come back and just be like, you can really just put yourself back in these experiences and these times. So like that's one of the main reasons. That's the main reason I just started YouTube. Obviously because it's cool and fun and it's creative. It's a great creative outlet, but like just to have these like memories, you know, and it's just anyone can see them, and it's cool. I can share them with other people. So, but we're getting closer to the end of the trip, so or the end of the drive, I should say. You can see we're driving up to this mountain, which is we kind of hike around the back end of it, and you know, you'll see.
So, what? A little bit. So Spencer and I are going to be starting our adventure. We do not have cell, and we tried going on one path, but didn't have enough clearance and didn't feel safe off-roading it. So we're walking on foot. Online said maybe.
I only banged once.
So that's where we are. And where is Devil's Bridge? Devil's Bridge is right here, so we're here. So that's about a mile and a half. Ew, you farted. You definitely just did that.
I backed away. Back away.
Alright, so
Anyway,
to Devil's Bridge. Let's go.
it says about a 2 mile, I'd say.
Well, it's 0.4 and then another mile, right?
It's just yeah. So it'd be another 50.
I'll turn the camera around. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna be a bad American and like freaking fall down this while I'm like, and my shoes untied. But we are in the Red Rocks of Sedona, getting a little bit of in nature time. It's kind of nice not being in the city. You can really see the camera quality distance because we switched from, we put my SD card in his camera, so we showed everything on the way back. All right, so I made it to the top. There's the bridge over there. Pop this John out. Oh. Whoa.
You're not gonna. It's gonna be really
Oh,
close to your face.
So dark.
You need to change the settings, dude.
Yeah.
You have to raise this a lot.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
make it shorter, make it like 140th or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the exposure.
140th, make the f-stop all lower too. That goes in 2.8, right? With your
He looks pretty good at 4.
That's good, but if you're doing it in your face, it's not.
Yeah.
You're still filming right now.
Yeah. Battery.
I'll probably let you guys go first if I can change my film. What?
Guys, do you not have high hopes for the Polaroid photo? You can't really see.
Dang!
All good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even work.
Dude.
It's cool though.
It's unfortunate.
Better than nothing. Let's go.
All right. I don't know if you could hear them in the back. I met these kind of chill guys. They took our pictures for us on the bridge. maybe they might have been instigating some
It was really funny.
stuff, but you know,
It was a crazy thing.
yeah, free will is a crazy thing. So anyways, it's getting really cold and it's night, so we're gonna try to hustle our way down back to the Bronco. What? Oh yeah, I think we have about half an hour before it gets. No, we probably have like 15 before it gets dark. So we gotta run down the mountain. I'll touch back in with you guys in a fat minute.
I can't feel it because my hands are cold.
That's what she said.
What?
The I can't feel it part. Anyways. Alright guys, so we got back, officially got back to the hometown a little bit before 9. We made a quick pick stop. I picked up some Cool Ranch Dorito chips and a couple of cans of Coke Zero for us, just to get a little bit of caffeine in and carry us the rest of the way home, which is about an hour 45 drive. Drove to my Chick-fil-A that I work at, got some Chick-fil-A. That was pretty good. It has been, nutritionally, it has been interesting. It started off very strong, very strong, as you guys saw, and then had some junk, but it's the rest day. We're giving our body ample resources, fats, carbs, the vital macros that we need. So honestly, probably should have stretched before that hike. My my like supplementary leg muscles are pretty tight and feel weird, but yeah, it's neither here nor there. It's a good time, got some good views, talked to some people. All in all, it was a good day. Thanks for watching and tune into the next one. See ya.